Habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling.
Habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. Ooh, that is deep. What's up, everybody? We are back with another reaction. And I gotta say, I'm so hyped about this one. This has been a long story in the making from when our boy Ren was in the USA.
The East Coast, baby.
East Coast. Till now, rumors had it that he had a song with Chris Webby, and them rumors turned out to be true. So here it is. This is Baggage. Chris Webby's Baggage featuring Ren. And technically, this would be our first Chris Webby reaction.
Right, let's get right into it.
Purgatory Pub. There you go.
I've had a few drinks over there.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Can't say me, y'all, they say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, okay, so this bar represents purgatory, right? Or limbo.
Limbo.
Stuck in limbo, singing no, 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 no. Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming.
Purgatory or limbo, the place that exists between heaven and hell, that you're just trapped in. There's nothingness. It's just limbo, purgatory.
Just waiting for something to happen.
In Japan, they call it Mew, right? And just waiting for something to happen. But in this case, it's a metaphor for those who just feel trapped. And obviously, in this bar, everyone who's drinking there is definitely trapped. They're either a drug addict, suicidal, really just a drug addict or suicidal, or just self-destructive overall.
Yeah, I think that hook, man, was super lovely, super deep, kind of encompasses the whole, what I assume is going to be the theme of the song, and the hook, as a hook should, you know? Someone like reflecting on being in the same old place over and over again, new day, same old place. I think it's Ren and Chris Webby singing it together on top of each other.
Like a combined effort?
Yeah, which is nice because Ren's got a higher tone to his voice in the higher frequency range, and Chris Webby's got a much lower, richer sense to his voice, and I can see how the two would layer nicely on top of each other. But enough with the technical jargon. Yeah, man, I'm hearing a different side of Chris Webby right now. I'm hearing some more vocal performances as far as like melodies and singing. Yeah. And I gotta say, all the music leading up until now, I feel like Chris Webby is now really starting to figure out how to mold and manipulate his voice. Not that he never did it before, but it sounds a little more refined in this song. And like he's hitting melodic notes that actually strike an emotional chord within me, which means he's really taken his melody game to the next level. And considering the subject matter of the song, I think it works very well.
Yeah, I like that whole kind of reminds me of this whole vibe with the video and those melodies. Kind of reminds me of something that Yellow Wolf would do.
Ain't never been much of the church type, but I believe in the last day.
Kind of like a very Yellow Wolf kind of thing.
Definitely with the biker gangs.
But even just the melodic tones, Yellow Wolf does like this sounds like a you could play this as a backtrack for like a montage in a TV show or like a movie.
What's up, everybody? We just wanted to take the time out to say thanks for watching the reaction. We also wanted to take the time out to introduce you to who we are and what we do. We're Strawhat Dynasty, a twin breakdancing rap duo from NYC. We've worked years now in cultivating our ability to make quality music videos, breakdancing, and overall entertaining. We pour everything we have into every song, every video, in order to provide you with the best entertainment experience possible. So if you would take the time to check out some of our original music, our content, and follow us on all platforms, we would super appreciate it. We're just two brothers following our dreams, and we appreciate your support as you join us on this life journey. Thanks so much. Now back to the reaction.
You know what I also noticed about the video? It's like they show like everything on the surface seems okay with some of these people, and then you start to see some of their wounds presented in a physical way, which can also be just a metaphor for internal wounds. But you start to see like that first, the bartender, he had a shotgun blast to the back of his head.
Yeah, I think he killed himself.
You know, and then this might literally be like purgatory, where people are awaiting themselves
To go to heaven or hell?
Exactly, and that's why maybe you're seeing some of the scars from maybe what got them there. You know what I'm saying? With certain people, you know, with certain scars from drug use, or, you know, you see the guy who's obviously like a neo-Nazi Aryan dude who's got the tattoo of the swastika on the back of his head, and
Or just a drug addict, meth head, hospitalized patient, and then the guy who has a slit throat as well.
yeah, so it's interesting.
But yeah, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna hear some of these lyrics again and just keep rolling on through.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket.
New jeans with the same old bag.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blow. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling.
Habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering.
Wow.
Ooh, that is deep. You know, he's saying, I use these things to heal my suffering, but they're in turn causing the suffering as well. And it's just, seems like there's just a constant back and forth between his old self and the person he's trying to be. He's trying to become this new person. All these things like said new me with the same baggage, new jeans with the same baggage, which was a nice little poetic touch over there. Yeah, this guy is definitely stuck in purgatory, and that's the message I'm getting from these lyrics. What did you feel?
I can relate to him saying something like learning how to pray again, stuff like that, because I feel like whether it's quite literally praying or doing something that you know is helpful in helping you get through the hard times, there's always this consistent back and forth of doing those things and then slowly losing the habits or not doing them anymore and falling back into the place you're in until you have to teach yourself how to do those things again to get yourself out of it. And then it's just a vicious cycle. Hence the metaphor for purgatory, just the same old loop, living in limbo. So I get it. You know, that's that one line really struck me the the most out of all this. But yeah, I'm ready to keep listening.
Causing the cure of my suffering, I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah.
I wonder what her story is.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
This motherfucker.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature.
Yo, that was the argument we had in Money Game Part 3. Or some type of like...
I don't agree with that. As children, we need things and we just tell our parents, give me, give me. It's the parents who are going to start to fuel this want to always need things.
Okay.
So that's what's happening because
Okay.
he's a child. He can't.
Okay,
He doesn't
well,
know what's happening.
I still disagree with you. I think that this child's journey into the money game, because he's so young, I think he's just saying this kid was from the get. This was in his head since the beginning. He said his first words were "gimme, gimme mine."
So nature versus nurture. What do you guys think?
Yeah. How did he get here? Nature or nurture? And like, I always look at the comments and like, I'm not trying to laugh.
I think he said I nurture my nature right afterwards. This is a hard intro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, hard.
It just started.
He's really getting in there. I just thought it was ironic. He's like, everyone's asking this, but I guess we're not the only ones who's thinking it.
I guess not.
You know?
Man. Yeah.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the pot. But pot's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead. Feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall. Caught inside a rising tide, I fall. Taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling
By the way.
Ooh, I like this formula they're choosing. It's like just enough rap, right? And it's still, the rap is somewhat melodic while they go into their own little bridge that they both have in their own verses that goes into the hook. And then with Ren's verse, man, ooh, you know, he's like, I'm just feel like I'm a ticking time bomb, just waiting to pop and just go back into relapse of whatever it is, my self-destructive habits. Just very poetic lyricism with melody. And I love it because, you know, you're really seeing Ren own that persona. You're really seeing him own that artist persona, working with somebody like Chris Webby, who's been doing this for a long time. I believe he's been doing this longer than Ren.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, and putting
he's probably older than Ren.
you know, putting it out there.
Maybe
and
not.
Doing it longer than Ren, you know, so to be on equal footing with Chris Webby, like to stand his ground and just, in my opinion, maybe even steal the show, right? I think he's doing a good job at stealing the show right now.
Yeah, you know, I don't think he is stealing the show.
Okay.
I think he's balancing out the equation, if anything. I think that
that's true. Okay.
I think Chris Webby's, I think that's one of the best things I've ever heard from him, to be honest with you. And ironically, it's not because he's rapping his ass off. I think that he's finding maybe what might be a new voice and approaching things with more of a melodic vibe because he sounds good. And I think that, you know, this is probably one of the more emotionally driven verses I've heard from Chris Webby, and the sound coming from it is striking emotional chords within me, you know? And I think that, actually, I think I got more emotional chords stricken within me from Chris Webby's verse, but I'm being very entertained and very pleased with Ren's verse because Ren has proven to be a man of variety, and he's giving us a different variety of styles and flows and even mixes in his verse. So it's always engaging me. Obviously, he's super poetic, the subject matter's amazing, and he's got emotional moments to begin with. But I love the fact that there's so much diversity in how he's approached his verse. I love how that last part is mixed. It is so left field. I didn't see it coming, you know? How he used the high tones of his voice just to like mix in with the other parts of his voice, and the high tones are just floating so ever so sweetly in a bittersweet symphony way, you know? So I really enjoy his verse in that sense. But I gotta say, like, I kind of maybe might see why you might be leaning towards stealing the show, even though I think he's balancing out the equation. Because, like, I don't know, there's just something about the camera going on to Ren in this moment. It looks like because he's finally here and he's collaborating, and it doesn't seem like he does that many collabs in America, but he's collaborating with an artist from America who's really big. Chris Webby, don't get it twisted. He's a huge artist here in America, you know, in his own right, in his own lane. And he's been doing it for years. So to see him in the same place, in the same video, the same song as Chris Webby, and just coming out as the same Ren, unfazed, unchanged, looking super confident, there's a sense of star power that you see. As soon as the camera goes towards him, he looks like I'm supposed to be here. And I think that's the energy I'm getting from Ren's verse, you know? Yeah.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did Ren get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior.
Reaching for the bottle for this spirit, where's my savior? Oh my goodness. And then just the whole, like, I love this whole, like, you know, he got the whole half shadow thing going on and half not. It looks very cinematic and dramatic.
Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. When I'm
Resurrects the disconnect that helps me self-destruct. So just waiting for me to pop so I can resurrect that imbalance that contributes to my downfall.
down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted, you get brain dead.
Eminem.
That's what I was saying, right?
Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
I'm so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded.
We'll just say Eminem. Let us know in the comments if you agree or not.
Eminem. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, that's just straight Eminem from, you know,
certain songs. Yeah,
a certain
yeah,
song. A certain song.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be intentional, but definitely. I mean, it's no surprise, man. This guy's definitely inspired by Eminem. I'm sure he said it before. Yeah. Like, almost any rapper who is a good rapper was inspired by Eminem for the most part, because he's just that dude.
He's that dude.
He's arguably the GOAT. Let's leave it at that.
I think he's the GOAT.
Well, there you go.
All right, let's go.
Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling
by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. Know me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Heaven help. Oh, I like that.
trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. Know me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Oh no.
Wow.
That was crazy. Wow, man, I love that twist because I saw it when he was like at the door, and you know, it's kind of like the fog was coming from the two separate doors, and the light was going. You know, when they say run towards the light or run away from the light, I was like, at first I was like heaven or hell. That's what I thought. You know, but it really just turns out that I guess they were in purgatory because they had died, like everyone else in there who had died. And now they're trying to figure out if they could survive.
So yeah, I agree with you. It was cleverly done. Very cleverly done. And yeah, man, it was a good part in the storyline. You know, he's over here getting revived back to life, right?
Yep.
And Chris Webby's over there, didn't quite make it. Both were in purgatory, and that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very good creative choice. Unfortunately, our man Webby didn't make it. Ren did. I guess that's why he was the one who was at the door, deciding which door to go to.
There you go, man. Chris Webby featuring Ren, Baggage. I gotta say, I think that was a masterpiece.
It was a good video, honestly. Good song, good video. I hope it does well. You know, I hope it gets the amount of views it deserves and really catapults both these artists to the next level.
Yeah, man. I think we need more art to be created like this at such a high level of quality, and just create a better lane of better music, you know, not only technically, but just more positive music, you know, even if the subject matter is negative, you know. Obviously, people are going to be able to relate to this, so I think that it's okay. I think that we need more stuff like this from really talented artists. Talented artists need to collaborate with each other and not let things like countries or area codes separate them. Geography. So,
well, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that click notification bell. Let us know, was this an equational song where they helped balance each other out, helped with this the perfect equation of the song? Did you think maybe Chris Webby or Ren? Which part did you like better? There's many different ways to look at it. Yeah, you know, drop down some of your favorite lines that we probably didn't catch, or subliminals, or even visual messaging in the video. And yeah, we just dropped 2 new songs back to back. Check them out.
one's called Love Myself, and one is called 'Cause I'm Me. Check them out. I think you'll be able to relate to them, relatable music. And if you like the songs, let us know. We dropped 3 before that. So there's a nice little library of music to listen to that we've recently dropped. Also follow our other YouTube channel, Strawhat Stories, where we take you into our everyday life, stuff we're thinking about, and behind the scenes of what we do and how we do it. So, yeah.
I'm Jules the Buddha Monk.
Tricks the Hooligan, and we are
Strawhat Dynasty, your favorite rapping
breaking
twins from NYC. Peace.